G2 have not particularly
Breeze first
demonstrated
map. Jogger mode, does he go
many
neon?
times of success with this new style because it was so recent. We've only seen them play Breeze a single
chamber.
time.
This is
with
new,
the
right?
double duelist.
Yeah.
I mean, Jorg, is he actually going to be locking in the chamber? They were playing double duelist previously with Jorg on neon. I'd be so surprised if he went chamber here. I think he's just doing a little troll. T1 are not going to move away from what was working for them.
Yeah.
Buzz.
I thought it was
gathering all
really
of
insane
that,
if he's actually going to go
attention
chamber
towards him
here.
on attack or defense, and you're looking at Itsu and Meteor to have big performances.
Both these teams struggled with the team fighting in their opening matches, with getting sloppy with the fundamentals. I think they proved a lot better in their respective matches against the Chinese team to come to this final game of the group stage. But in a double duelist mirror on Breeze, it's where that improvement is really going to count if they can keep that same level that they showed in those matches where they were so favored.
It's a great opportunity early on to take a look at Meteor, in fact, because he's going to be trying to anchor against G2's double duelist.
Folks, the pressure is on. The last match of the Swiss stage. Who is going to lock in their ticket for the playoffs? Is it G2 or T1? And who better to call the action than the Pacific's very own Achilleos and Paper Thin?
Elimination on the line. Time is clearly a flat circle. We are right back to that grand final at Masters Bangkok with T1 squaring up against G2.
Yeah, and you know, we were there. We were the ones casting
people
it, so I'm
remember
excited to
that
be able to cast this
the
matchup
Bangkok
again.
matchup
Now,
more
G2
than the
did
Champs
get their
matchup.
revenge at Champions
Isn't the
Paris, where they
Bangkok
were able to take
matchup
T1 down in a clean 2-0? But
further
today,
back? Because that was
like
that was
both of these
early
teams
2025.
Got some confidence off of their
then
wins
end of
to get to this
2025
moment, to get to this point.
was Champs.
And it's just, I think, going to come down to a lot of mental decisions. You know, how well is Meteor going to be able to handle this Neon Yoru pressure that he crumbled against Team Liquid underneath? And so
all right, boys.
a lot of those things on my mind here.
Let's go, G2.
Breeze, but T1 picking it, they must feel confident.
17 pistols and big pistol round for
Absolutely.
T1. Oh,
That
fuck.
split
Did we
was
already
right there.
fuck up
Not
by
sure that's where they were
predicting
gonna try to
G2
go.
winning the pistol?
Let us see how they fare
Trent
as we go
drone,
into the opening
no shock
pistol.
darts,
4 sheriffs and a ghost
he goes
in the
full
hands
shield.
of T1.
or small shield, I guess,
Classic
the
still
money
here
you're
for
able to
G2.
avoid.
Jogamo taking
Or forward.
Big reveal on the Meteor, alone on the site for now. Jogamo pushing out of the smoke. Meteor trying to find the taps. It's only going to be getting a
Nice, they
little
actually
bit
didn't do enough
Buzz
damage
still
on
in
him,
the final
but
one.
they
His
still
baby
lose
base
the
going to be
fight.
taken down. Jogamo now gone as well. Trent forward into the smoke, finds the right click. Fallon, however, dropped his Buzz, finds himself another elimination, and Leaf for now.
Leaf,
kinda
give me
locked
a
out of the doors,
2 big
being
kills with the
watched
Sheriff
by
here.
Munchkin. Spike is planted, so Onus on T1, but now it is Leaf left to his own devices to swing out, looking for the finishing shot on the Buzz, but he cannot make it happen. T1 drawing first blood.
Well, I think already you're seeing that G2 wants to test Meteor a little bit here, but Meteor
I need Alex to
puts up
activate again
smoke,
as a duelist.
able to avoid that initial
Alex
pressure
being
from
Jogamo, I know him like that.
He gets stuck behind the box, and meanwhile, the rest of the team flooding in through those mid doors just ahead of Leaf, and Buzz finds 2 big kills to bail out Meteor. And then it's just a cleanup job the rest of the way.
I don't know when they were trying to get a
Good
flash
start
so
here
that
for T1
Jogamo
on
could
this
get out
defender's
of that
side.
flash, but
Well, this is the side of the map that G2 picked here.
definitely
Attack.
did feel like whoever was playing inside here, I think it was
Gotten
Meteor,
off on
had
the
a free kill after on the
stronger
duel.
side of things, but we're going to go for the mid push, smoke up. They're just going to try this A site hit again.
Buzz contemplating the push, will go through as the Nebula falls, and Trent comes
Nice,
out on
Trent.
top.
That's a big
Maybe
first
Guardian
kill.
now in hand, but Meteor able to intercept on the Fallon.
It's okay.
Spike
He's
down
only
on the
he's
floor, but
solo
gonna
inside.
be
He's getting a run
quickly
down. Yeah.
overwhelmed, and oh boy, some of the
Nice
problems that
wall
were
too,
plaguing
but then he's out in the
T1
open.
previous
Guys, nobody's
series might
helping
yet
him
be
out.
coming back.
Guys, nobody's
No.
helping him
2
out,
kills
man.
in reply, and now the finisher. T1 will be able to steady the ship, avoid
It's so hard to
giving
plant
over
now
a
on A
thrifty
because you
win.
can't plant in the front
They get
anymore
2-0
since the new
start with
map.
3 players surviving.
They
Yeah,
gotta
this
move
round
more
is
players
something
with
that
them.
I really like about the way that G2 approaches the map. I don't know that they don't get the win, but the way that they're so creative with their smokes is really impressive. Like, they wait for that toxic screen, put it up late to give them, you know, free reign on the front of the site. They're able to isolate those fights.
Nah, Rada
between
would have
Meteor
probably
and
planted
Buzz
like here.
and do a great job with getting those first 2 kills to give themselves a good
Or
chance.
sorry,
It's something
on this
really
side,
gotta
'cause
key
he's
in
got a
on,
teammate on the
especially
other
their
side
defender
watching him.
Watch the way Valen positions those Astra smokes. He does a beautiful job of it.
Now into the bonus for T1. 2 players with Sheriffs.
Okay, big
Little bit of
util
firepower
dump to
here.
take mid control.
T2 going to be coming out on top of that regard, and Stacks
Trying to
does catch a
time
glimpse
stacks
on
and
the
forces
Jogamo,
them
cannot
back,
get
so
the
that's
drone
a
dart
small dub
through.
for space, but it took a lot of resources for it.
Silently drift back over towards the double doors.
Yeah, and some deep smokes here are going to force Stacks a little bit further back off that mid hole.
I thought we were going to keep playing inserts here so we could maybe start making some noise and drone out so that we could try to find fights on middle.
Easily.
They've given up all that
Shots
space.
flying, the swing in, and Buzz fadeaway shot. Tailwinds into the corner. Still gets a good amount of damage on the
Still,
Joggermo,
man,
putting him
that's
down
so
to
much
20.
damage that he did.
So Sheriffs now could absolutely find the kill. Snakebite from behind just in case Munchkin's getting corralled. Joggermo has pumped the brakes, so isn't advancing forward, but for now,
They gotta cancel this, yeah.
players still stuck in a main. Going to be
This walk down's
rerouting that
huge.
spike now as Izu. Full walk down
Thankfully,
past
he
cannons,
only has a
looking
sheriff.
to try to catch Trent off guard. Weapon's going to be drawn in, but Izu has the one tap. He gets out scot-free. Finds the finisher.
See, like, why are
Playing
we
off
still
that
finishing up
previous
here
damage
if we
from
already
Buzz, and
inserted
now
here in
it's
the
just
first
Valen and
place?
Baby Bang. Last dude can maybe try to make a go of this, but they also might just have to save. 25 seconds remaining. They're just going to have to tuck away, you would expect.
I really thought that
this
with the
point,
insert of
it's round
Joggermo up
over.
here, like, yeah, they were trying to find a timing on the drone around stacks, and you have to give it up is fine. But I think because we still have drone over here with the Yoru walking back down, I thought you'd double up, try to make some noise, pull these guys over, gives your mint insert a chance to move up on this side, and then for a 1v1 potentially down tunnel. As they're trying to rotate or trying to peek for info. Because they've gained space and then fully gave it up after.
T1 really wants to get activated, something they couldn't against
like that.
Liquid. Let's get those lurks going, and they'll throw a lot of different looks at you. Sometimes it'll be Izu, sometimes it'll be Munchkin, sometimes
Will Baby
it'll be
Bay
Meteor,
get an
sometimes
operator
it'll be
kill
Buzz.
this map? He's playing
It's all over the place with
Yoru, but
the
he's also going to be
formations and how
opting for the
to read this
team.
defender side for T1, at least when they're playing
Because
it
Jaw
well.
is going to play. Actually, Jaw is going to play.
Well, the 3-0 start so far
Op,
for
right?
Izu.
I can't
He's gonna be
remember
bringing the
anymore.
operator now into round 4. Plenty of money. Continue to cycle these in. Just the 2 weapons retained. The rifles here for G2. Leaf with a stinger.
Still running Dart, I
Always
guess.
has to be respected.
Trying to push in through elbow, but no contact to be found. Stack's gonna drone it, doesn't see a
Okay,
thing.
at least they know he's up there with the drone.
Nice
big flash, huge opener. Let's go, boys. You're gonna win off a thrifty. The Recon Dart got a lot of value on defense though from stacks. It's 2 kills. Delays long enough right now for a 3v2, but for Izu to meet up with him, it's a trade-off. At least they know where the opera is, so this is a free plant. Plant and TP out here.
Continue the win streak, otherwise G2.
Now they both play lives.
Round win. Set up on the decoy, hasn't sent it yet. Still does have 2 flashes to play around with.
The more he wastes time, Trent should have his recon in the next like 10 seconds.
Could be Izu's undoing. Slow advance up through Hall. Izu working his way towards this opening arch, but now they have him spotted. The flash out, big
Huge.
strikes from behind.
Big fucking eco, boys.
And gets G2 the first round
Technically
win.
not an eco because they saved 2 guns, but
Fantastic stuff
that's a
here
big round to
from
win.
G2. It's a cute little setup to brute force their way through the B choke. Buzz falls for the clone. That is his undoing, and there's Meteor getting tested. This time failing.
Yeah, big. Those are good trades from
Stinger is
G2.
so deadly in the hands of G2. They love to get up close and personal. So that's a big economic game changer there. And it looks like Baby Bay gonna use that op. Izu does invest in another one.
Try open.
So money's gonna be weak here for T1 if they can't get this round to go. Little bit in the bank for G2 behind this.
Probably give the op after to Valen when they're going to try to sight pop. So they're going to slow down the tempo a lot more for this round for G2 and try to find like a mid-round pick. Because as soon as they start forcing drone onto this side, it might give a chance here for Dre to start walking up and trying to find a pick. Because he could op and TP out.
He'll find a dink, but at that range doesn't do too much damage. It's forced away by the snake bite.
So now once they start grouping up here, he should give the op over the Valen or to Trent or to Leaf, actually. Because Leaf is also playing Viper.
Well, it's just around the corner. Wanted to take this peek perhaps here into mid. Eats the decay on that poison orb. Has the tailwind at the ready, but looks like he's just not.
Yeah, here comes the weapon trades. So then it's Valen that's going to be opping.
They're looking for that lurk. They're looking for
They're
T1
not
to
going
get
for the
antsy.
weapon trade. He's still trying to have Dre op.
T1 holding on.
Instead of TPing in the site. Interesting.
Shot rings out. Meteor dodges.
Wait, the scale up is not going to be easy here.
Now, 35 seconds left.
Jaw is on a fucking pincer maneuver.
Closer and closer, hearing some of these rotations coming
They're
through.
going to get mowed down.
Thank
God they're grouped to trade.
On the side, Joggermo down to 1 HP, pursuing deeper, looking for that kill. Doesn't manage to find it.
It's okay. He's gained some space, but Leaf couldn't get that that opportunity to get a pick here.
G2 had the spike planted.
Got that one though.
Is now eliminated.
Now it's another Ott retake.
Still on that rotate, working his way.
Munchkin can pick up a weapon here because there's a weapon for sure in spawn. There's that upgrade.
In hand.
He's low on HP. If Izu gets a pick, that's very double. Nice, Trent.
Off, and once again, is down to Izu to try to clutch us out.
And a double walk out of main. Oh my god, he just saw him on a jump. Now he's got to save.
Onto the enemy Sova and has to go
all right, that's
for
good.
the save. G2
that's good. That's good. That's good.
Rounds. They're clawing their way right back into this map.
Looked like it might be a good moment there for T1. Able to find a numbers advantage, but with only that stinger there from
I was going to say, like I said, it was very dangerous how they scaled up here because they had no way of really getting through. Your Neons over here. Your TPs have been used here and here already. So there's no space making. There was a chance that they were going to get lined up here.
Buzz, good to get two there, but
especially when Dre's running in holding M1 because he's giving his position away. So
big kills on the way in.
If they got lucky on the side of T1 and lined them up,
that one and
damn,
a little bit of frustration there for Stacks. He's been so good this event. We've been seeing the B Stacks.
Was there a utility kill? I don't remember.
So far to start, 5-2, nothing to sneeze at. But he probably feels like he should have been a little bit more impactful there.
Still with
the operator on Dre.
To go for a Guardian buy on Meteor. Give him a bit more firepower to try to solo anchor that B side of the map. Izu in the meanwhile.
They got a double stack waiting
deep
for this.
walk down into mid, and yeah, they have a double stack, and Leaf has the headshot. What a shutdown. Maybe unable to find it, but will just quickly dash out with that gate crash, so Buzz unable to find it.
Because then now dash and updraft taken by Buzz. So he's going to have to floor fight it.
Just being hit for now.
They're just going to try to converge and try to pick up the off as well.
Over towards a main.
Much needed for them on this Seco for T1.
Players at least gathered to try to stop the pressure at mid. Jogmo's just keeping them trained on this.
Yeah, and they just threw a smoke in there to make sure that T1 doesn't go exploring any other parts of the map. So that's a really nice little piece of util there from Valen to give them a little bit extra space.
T1 working their way in, and Jogmo, not sure if he caught a glimpse or what. It's just a timing either way. Finds Munchkin.
Nobody's taking the out. That's so interesting on the rotate back from T1. What the fuck?
And now needs to do everything, and oh, the knives are whipping. Jogamo will find the final. That's a flawless.
Why would T1 not pick up the out there?
It up at 3-3.
Yeah, they're starting to get a feel here, working the map a little bit. Getting the
Izu had an op, right?
Initially on
that round?
Izu was going to want to drift with that operator.
Or was he not able to save it? I thought he saved it from the previous round, no?
Reveal, good setup from Trent.
Which is why he's exploring middle, because he could try to get a pick, and then, yeah, he was literally scoping down that line. Why didn't we pick it up?
After a great start converting your bonus, and then you lose 3 in a row.
You know what? I'm not asking questions. I want G2 to win anyways.
Take some time to think about this with KDG.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been able to find a damn thing since that bonus conversion, and that's
why I need to change the title, chat.
Having any kills himself, he's 0-4-1 at the moment. Take a look here at Coinbase win condition. T1, they're trying to pull one out from this timeout.
Will the spike be planted? Where will the spike be planted this round? Round 7?
G2 are about to have the lead as far as the ults are concerned. Izu not yet there for that dimensional drift. Baby Bay has his online. They have the Hunter's Fury. They can go for the Wombo combo. And then Leaf is one charge, one plant away from having that Viper spit.
Shout out to YouTube
absolutely. There's a lot to consider here for T1. So are you going to want to get aggressive in this round? This is something that I think G2's been
error. This stream stopped because it did not comply with YouTube's policies. What the hell? What does that mean?
Anticipating push-outs. They're anticipating pressure from T1, and they're trying to make sure that they're in places that they can counter it. I mean, we saw it with Jogamo when he pushed all the way up at the top of elbow. We saw it there in that last round where they're ready for Izu's swing by pillar. So a lot of things already being accounted for here that are going to be in the back of your minds as T1 trying to make adjustments into this round to thwart what you're talking about. Those ult combos, that ability to just get a freebie, get a kill, get a spike plant, and make it a 5v4 retake potentially. Things like that, tricky to deal with. Stacks does have his ult to respond potentially to a Hunter's Fury as well, so that's something that G2 does have to be cognizant of. Baby Bay pushed pretty far up here, looking for Meteor to try to push that angle around the edge. Ooh.
Does so.
Regulated goods.
A bit of damage going to be found.
Guys, I was drinking.
Pop might want to go swinging into this
community guidelines, sale of illegal or regulated goods. How the hell did I get flagged for that?
Fast with a flick.
It's so strange.
Finds an open area.
I'm going to contest it later, I guess. I don't have time for that now.
Push down, get onto an angle to utilize this operator. They're going to try to drone him off this one. He does barely manage to make it out. Leaf just there, swinging the other side with that operator in hand, wanted to claim him. Where does G2 go from here? Could just put the pull back over towards the double doors, trying to work their way through stacks.
Okay, so I guess I can't stay live on YouTube
here.
because of that. So fuck it, no
Buzz.
YouTube for today.
Go
We'll just upload videos when we can.
Reposition, tucks back over towards Orange.
That's so stupid.
Giving up.
That's out the one player that he heard. Now Valen up into Nest. Meteor seemingly reading this and watching for it. Can he win the fight? The answer's going to be yes. Takes down the opposing IGL. Now it's a two-player advantage over to T1 as the spike gets ready to be planted. Trent having it in hand, but still needing to clear out the remainder of their site. Meanwhile,
Nice,
Jogo peels back a kill into their favorite.
The backstab though, Leaf is about to die.
Time dwindling. Buzz not checking to the right. Leaf is just right there with him.
Oh, he no-scopes
He
him.
finds him with a no-scope. Just never spotted him out. Trent just tagged
Trent's
up
got
once,
his
but
own
not
Hunter's
taken
Fury
down.
too.
That hit's going to be invested from Leaf. This G2, we're in such a rough position.
Oh my god,
They
he
are
almost
fighting
knifed
their way
him.
back into this
He
round.
almost knifed him.
Now with the advantage, Stax has to lead the charge. Is it still an operator in hand for Izu?
Surprised the snake bite doesn't kill the clone.
Jogomo is still looking for a backstab angle as well. Ping's coming down. Stax able to find one. Sends out the recon, but Leaf is tucked into the corner. So cheeky. And now the op is gone.
Huge round,
Stax
boys.
is eliminated and
Huge
G2
round.
in
That
the
forces
lead.
an eco.
This is incredible work from Jogomo on this round. The way that he's able to find a little bit of extra space, clearing out Meteor as he's trying to come down ramp. Huge kill there to break open that site a little bit and make Buzz a little bit confused, because Buzz then tunnels on where did Jogomo go. He popped his ult. I've got to deal with him, and he completely disregards that right-hand corner. Just beautiful
Sorry,
stuff
chat.
from
Had to
Dog.
change
That
my
is
windows a bit.
phenomenal round, and it's something that gave T1 fits on this map, was dealing with that.
Josh
neon.
is not
It's a very
fully
different
convinced
look
yet. He's
from
just
many
staring
blue
at the
team
screen. He's like,
liquids,
yeah,
but
we're
here you're seeing some similar issues
fighting.
that are cropping
It's like the
up.
cleanest rounds, but we'll take the rounds.
Izu able to find one. Baby Bay forward with the dimensional drift, just escorting the rest of this squad forward into the A site. Jogomo looking for a kill. We'll set that
We do
fast
have a
lane
different
back
wall.
away as
We're
the
looking to
reveal comes
fight this
through.
a little bit more to
Blaze
give them more
elusively enough.
space and not allow the
This
defenders to
cover
get
divide
too
is
much
now gonna be
space to
layered in.
retake, but they have to be
Not
fast
wanting
when
these
they move
rounds
up.
to go over to T1 under any circumstances. Pop flash in, full blind, but I don't think they spotted Jogomo. Pursues down, he's looking for that kill, but can't quite find it. Another flash going to be coming in. This time Baby Bay, however, has the covering fire. Izu's gone, Meteor dead, and it is just Stax and Munchkin to try to make something happen, but Munchkin just has a Bucky, and Valen should have him absolutely
no.
screwed, but no, Munchkin does get with a classic.
Oh,
It's not
no.
another as Trent falls. And now suddenly, Munchkin versus Baby Bay. An old school matchup. Days long since passed, but the time is just not going to be there, so Munchkin, he will not be able to find this round win. The kill as well will elude him. Everyone will die, but G2 continue
Munchkin,
on
bro.
this 5-round win streak.
Yeah, 5 in a row, and
Dude, how the fuck
T1 this
did
time trying
Munchkin
to play
get
a
2
little
kills in the Classic, guys?
slow
Come
behind
on.
this wall and trying to
That's
flood
so
out,
annoying.
push out together, but the
What's
initial
up, Hadian?
hit thwarted.
Which show your
by
first
the
blood
two
this round? Or
duelists
this
of
round, I'm gonna give it
G2.
to T1. Holy
Baby
fuck.
Bay and Jogomo combining. I don't know what
It's
the
so
world
stressful
got
to
into
watch this
Munchkin
game.
with his Classic this round. Those were filthy shots. It just ran out of time there.
And Munchkin, bro, why?
At the same time, like, those are just
Well, a lot
duels that you
invested
kind of
into that
miss.
one for
There's not
G2.
really
Now
anything
back to
you
apply for T1.
could do except of, like,
To try to turn this pace
if our
around.
coach is just like, yeah, you
Baby Bay
guys
storming
just gotta
up
win your
into
fucking
mid,
fights
pushes
against
out
a
of the nebula,
Classic.
does get taken down. Buzz going to be tagged up, trying to make his exit. Tailwinds over to the side, but Stack's going to be caught at the same time.
They're
by
doing a good
Jogomo.
job trading off
So,
each other now.
In the end, 1-for-1.
It's not like instant trades, but they're still able to
up
close the
deep
gap
into
they're able to
Nest for
take in
Jog.
the
Yeah, he
beginning.
knows with Stack's dead that this might be clear, and they might be trying to re-clear it so he can get ahead of it.
Izu considering it. Scoped in on the bridge, working his way closer and closer
He's gonna
towards that
clear it.
sand side. Hunter's Fury at the same time going to be called in from Trent off
not
screen, looking
clearing
to
it.
try to flush out and open
Missed
up
a shot.
this B side of the map. It's going to be Leaf who finds
He's
Buzz. to
Still
do
got to
just
kill on
that.
Buzz and Spawn, though. Not the information on the op where
Meteor.
he's at, but here's a big
Through the elbow,
backstab coming up by
looking to try to
Meteor.
intercept. He will be good
That
for one.
spike.
Munchkin, however, eliminated on the side.
They know where the other guy is,
On the floor for
so
the
are they going to
moment.
work as a group here to try to retake
Lob it on that
Spike?
poison orb. The shots will get baited out. Now Leaf can recover it.
Now they could flip. They're not flipping. Guys, watch your
Looking for
teammates!
that transfer, but Doesn't quite manage to make it happen.
Why are we still playing at the same spot? He was spraying there the whole time.
The third time having to be the one to try to clutch this. Spotted up a Neon, sees it, sends the shot, but he's going to be going for it. The Dimensional Drift in play, can swap out the weaponry. Grabs himself a Phantom, has the spot here on the Jogamo. Looks back into main, sees Trent, cuts around the corner, and Trent cuts him down.
Not this time, not this time. Trent's not gonna fuck up the second guy coming out of an ulti. He's fucking learned.
Continue to stand tall, 6 in a row now.
Yeah, now it's just looking like winning some of those individual battles right there. Stacks goes on a walk through the
Wait, how did somehow we have 6 rounds in a row for G2?
And that again opens up.
It looks like they're not winning this game so far. They're like scrapping for these dubs, but are getting dubs.
Try to shut down this execute.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think he's mad. I'm telling you, I think he's mad about like why is Leaf going to plant at the same spot when they knew where the Opera was at.
So well. Even
they knew the Opera was going to be here or here, and then they knew the other guy was flanking. So if he's still planting at the same spot, they got to watch his back.
And now a second.
Nobody watched him while he was planting.
Upgrade balance going to be pinged down, revealed. Izu finds himself a third.
Kills,
Meteor looked forward inside of A. Will be able to catch Leaf, and somehow, some way, this is the round that T1
guys, what the fuck?
It'll be a Thrifty, a MasterCard Thrifty at that, because they can upgrade their weapons, and finally they find themselves some footing on this defense.
Sure, why not? Why not, Izu? Just go crazy and yeah.
Pick up the bandit. And it's click heads, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
what a shot on Jaw though.
He's been that guy sometimes. You know,
that shouldn't have been 10 meters though.
Really impactful.
Did Jaw not have full shield? I need to fucking watch on YouTube now.
For T1. He's been
I need to rewind to watch that.
Than not. So, still a couple ults here. Jog's going to have his. We've got Munchkin and Meteor sitting on theirs, and it's just going to be an early pit at B. Flown through just to see if they get a reaction out of Munchkin.
Jaw did have full shield. Somehow that was a one-shot kill. That was 10 meters.
Look at this, swing that corner.
This game's broken. How is that 10 meters?
Baby Bay on the other side. Buzz has him outdone once again. Clean early pick. Jogamo, however, still alive, still deadly, has a stinger as well as the overdrive in the back pocket.
Stack's gonna try to drone for for Izu.
Should have spotted more as well as that wall did fall. Gets the reveal onto one. Now G2.
Okay, well the drone's gonna see Izu's force a TP out. I think that might force the cancel, right? Wait, no, wait, the L drone got shot right away. I don't think he knows that Izu's there.
Recognizing that Trent could have hung around behind Pillar. They pinged that out, but now they're going to try to put a pinch on Buzz to try to hold the line.
Izu now potentially at risk though. They get past Buzz, but he is going to be good for the opening kill. And now Izu strikes in from behind, gets that flank shot.
Buzz breaking the drone, that was huge.
Will be able to take him down. 2v4, however.
This might finish in a 6-6 here.
Way up through the hall, and Buzz just gives the shot to Leaf. Continues to be good for those.
Oh my god.
Overall Munchkin as well, and suddenly
hold on.
It's a 2v2.
Leaf is regaining the space too.
The player's still a world away.
Big fight coming up against Meteor.
Well,
he's oh my god, stop looking at the boxes.
Meteor
oh my god.
Leaf.
That was stressful.
A 3K for him. Stacks has to do it all.
They didn't hear the drop, so you could still walk up and surprise players. Leaf is running knife out. We're going to hear him.
Leaf immediately rescaling, ready to get onto the flank.
We still have stars available for Valen too, so you can hold it back.
Consideration spots it, kills it, now into the 1v1.
Yeah, why do we rotate with so much noise,
guys? The IGL of
guys?
old versus the IGL of the current day for G2. He's trying to bait out the U-tail, but swings into the open.
Good thing we have Valen.
No clue where
Good thing we have Valen.
Plays an off
Good thing
angle
we have
where the
fucking
spike
Valen.
is now planted for him and catches Stacks by surprise.
Big round by Leaf,
this is a great round for Leaf.
The rotate back with the knife out was fucking crazy.
It looked like the round was going to be done, but Buzz had to back off from helping. I don't know
how many
why.
Ultimate kills did Joggle get next Neon Ultimate?
Zero. Izu on an island. I felt like they were going to just try to maintain that hold on mid.
Unless this is a Thrifty now, right?
Maintain that map control, but he backs off.
How much time we have? How much time we have?
What the read was there. And that gives G2 the space to capitalize and find two huge kills and some whiffs there from T1 as well. Giving G2 that opportunity. Some Nova pulses there.
It's the last round of the half, so.
Slow each other down, but this
they said next ultimate. I think it counts even the next half.
They're trying to make it go. But Meteor, some wild spray forward, finds himself another. His Valen's going to be dropped as well. I think he just headshot him through the clone of Baby Bay and Meteor. So it's coming alive.
They're the ones pinging.
Leaf's still standing. He's down to 12 HP, and Buzz invested the knives into the round. Will be able to put them to use.
Re-sprayed back.
7-5 at the half. T1, after a hot start, barely managed to make this competitive in the end.
Yeah, I mean, you got to feel real
what
good
do they do when they cross with this wall?
G2
I'm pretty sure
they're out
with
shooting,
boxing
they're out
pyramid, they throw a
T1
smoke here
in
too,
a lot
right?
of aspects of the game right now.
I have 2 minutes to look. I'm going to go look right now.
Let's see. That first pistol eluded G2. Can they find the opener to storm their way forward? Because that would set up for potentially a 2-0 for G2. We're going to go to the halftime break. When we come back, we'll see what we get in the second half.
Will there be judge purchase anytime? No, not on this map. Well, maybe, but I'll see no. Where is the stream? That's so funny. They throw a wall, they drone, they smoke this. Okay, they have neon wall. But as he dies, there was never a second smoke to cross. So these guys are just playing out in the open. Yeah, there was no smoke to cross. Yeah, like the easiest crossfire. Well, a new player get a 4 kill round or higher in the second half? No.
Doesn't matter what time it is, what
Let's
day
go,
it is, how many people are here. It is always a party here at Masters Santiago. But the time for dancing is done.
Yeah, the way he was saying it sounded like Bad Buddy.
Opener of Breeze. A 2-round lead for G2. T1, it's their map pick. Can they bring this back?
It's going to be tough. I mean, their attacker side versus Team Liquid was anemic. They were only able to get 4 rounds in, and one of them was the pistol. They immediately lost the eco.
Let's go, boys.
That little trade back and forth there on ecos for a little bit, but I think it's going to need to be a lot cleaner here for T1. They're going to need to be a lot more in sync. Firepower is going to have to come alive as well, because they were getting vested in that department a couple times in that first half. So Buzz dashes onto the site. Got a couple players pretty close here for G2. So this is
disconnected.
Yeah, this could be a fight.
Shots just whizzing past Leaf, unable to find
So
him.
they're going to try to re-clear towards main. Not allow Meteor to play sucks.
And Leaf, a one-shot in reply, and he managed to send it right between Buzz's eyes. What a hit from him. Izu now caught. Backside stunned up dead. Munchkin going to be able to find the one. Stacks gets another. Valen gone.
Nice.
Meteor.
Nice, let's go.
Out
Big,
his
2 big kills,
swings
Dre.
the corner and dispatches him with relative ease.
They got a half at least, so even if Stacks gets a bit, they're good.
But he cannot make it happen this time.
Let's go, Dre. A big 3K.
Doesn't have the numbers, the firepower,
big 3K for my VFL points if they win the map.
Take the pistol. They get themselves up by 3.
Huge stuff here. I mean, G2 is so patient behind these smokes and, you know, just waiting. Kind of had a feeling there, did Leaf, where those shots were coming from on top of that short box in the corner, and just nails him. And Baby Bay so fast. Letting them know.
My wife is messaging me.
You're letting them know they're a little shaky right now. Phenomenal stuff from him to swing that corner and instantly get that second. Crazy good stuff.
It is just the one bandit. Everybody else with classics. Granted, Munchkin showed that he could be deadly with them.
Have to pick her up. We're good
rest
still.
The team very much looking to prove the same. As Meteor lingering, will have heard that rotation coming through, but some early damage suffered. Looks like T1 just going to look to back away. Suspecting that they have drawn a good amount of attention towards this A site. Now we'll begin to rotate in towards B, but Meteor still on an island. Spot out there, and Prius will be able to see.
Nice kill, some
range,
Jog,
taking down
good trades.
Leaf will be traded out.
And it takes elbow control. Clear your corners.
Munchkin eventually able to find the kill.
Clear your fucking corners, Jaw.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to collect that weapon. No, Valen will find him
Fake
from Nest.
cleared it, at least he gets traded.
In the meanwhile.
It's getting pricier and pricier, though.
Decent damage dealt here by T1. Feels unlikely to be able to get that thrifty conversion that they would love to have. Stacks pulling back, tucks around the corner over towards cannons. Trent, does he read it? Well, no, but they're not going to be able to find
them, though.
The shots to connect.
Unfortunately, it's with the classic.
Both and Izu now with his work cut out for him. 46 HP in a dream, takes Baby Bay low, takes him down, looks for the follow-up, finds it. There's Valen. Had already got it up to half, can pull off the spike defuse with ease, gets himself a 3K and another round win for G2, but that ended up being very costly.
Yeah, I mean, normally you'd probably feel good about that as T1, but the way this map has been going, you're probably just kicking yourselves a little bit that you couldn't get this round to go. Stacks in particular.
I feel like we don't deserve winning these rounds so far for G2. How the fuck does this happen?
What it's worth, the classics are sharp for T1, but G2's been on top of their game when it comes to the rifle rounds in particular, and it will be a rifle round. Baby Bay still gonna carry over that outlaw, scooped up for him.
Trying to play a wall where they could play this box as well, possibly.
Sparse buy, a couple sheriffs, Bucky in there, stinger for Valen. So a little bit of a mid-exploration early for T1. Smokes in response. Toxic Screen going to be cutting off a lot of that mid-presence. T1.
Yeah, look how shit their bonus run is because of that now in the last 2 rounds.
Take their time here. Don't have any A main control. Don't have much B main control, so this is going to be a little bit tricky here for T1 once they start making their move. You're giving G2 the opportunity to put some of these close-range weapons into impactful positions potentially, so see how ready they are for it.
Right here.
I'm gonna pop that smoke in mid through the doors. No response from G2 on that. We're gonna go on a walkabout.
Trent has a sheriff.
But they are gambling in the correct direction. Drone out, leading into the A site. It's gonna be Valen. Tucked it back sight with the stinger in hand. Baby Bay starting to scale forward though. Himself to the opposite side of the wall as that smoke falls. Has the spot out and Stacks.
How, man?
Had the full armor.
140 at least.
Eventually finds the headshot. Valen out.
Nice,
forced out
Valen.
into the open, looking for a little bit more.
Did whatever he could.
Izu will be able to strike him down. Spike now planted.
Dragon was playing like I was gonna say,
so much damage.
like Mata, where it goes for the instant flank, but they both do big damage, can't get kills.
Both lucky to be alive.
This is very good though. Gives an opportunity for Trent.
There's a bit more wiggle room potentially to G2, but as I say that, Trent will fall. Leaf is taken down. Now it is just Jaw. 6 health. Finds a great headshot, and he can certainly still make this costly.
One-shottable here.
Within 1-tap range. Looks like it might just be the save. Grabs up that Vandal, tucks back away.
I would be down if he actually cuts, gets exits.
For the next round, one way or another.
They have money to buy next round, and 2 of the players at T1 are super low. Even if he's low himself.
Got us back to the box.
But Izu is trying to chase for the kill because he has ulti next round.
He sees the gun barrel, and there is the kill. The 9-6, still 3-round lead here for G2. Cannot find that bonus conversion.
Yeah, but the good news here for T1 is you're going to have that dimensional drift available. Allen does have his ult as well for retake, but Stacks wins a big fight there even after getting hit by one of those outlaw shots. Had he not won that, I think that's a very different looking round because the spike would have dropped there, and there could have been a quicker reaction from G2 potentially, but
how many classic kills will there be this map?
And a timeout already for G2.
I mean, it's a healthy lead, but I think one of the big things they're going to be talking about is what you just highlighted. The dimensional drift available for Izu, and Stacks is 1 charge away from having the Hunter's Fury. So this might be Josh wanting to get involved, call that we need to challenge them at the extremity.
Right, let's see
that's going to be
he's gotten
the
the
win
read
condition for them to try to drag this back and make sure that T1 cannot continue trending upward.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're probably going to want to get ahead of the curve here, RG2. I think you're absolutely right. You know, try to deny them an orb or something like that. Try to, you know, not really let that dimensional drift necessarily get a ton of value initially.
Wait, Leaf is still kind of broke here. He's only at 2350.
They're going to go A for that orb, and then
it's going to have to play like Judge anchored B-side or some shit.
It feels like the extremity control is going to be the Coinbase win condition for both
and
of
Dre doesn't have an op. There's got to be more together too in these fights. Okay, he's playing Guardian.
See if they do go for that challenge, or if they just allow for T1 to grab it and see if they just end up wasting it. You see some fairly disconnected positions here.
Yeah, it's a default. G2 just talking about how they want to shore up the defenses a little bit. Maybe Jogamo goes for a contest of A main now.
Yeah, but solo, I don't like that.
Is the call. Meanwhile, T1 wants to continue to try.
Even if on the map it looks like a good read, I just don't like it that
look at how quick they are. They've got such
he was trying to challenge that solo. Thankfully, it was just a spam to scare and come back on mid-crunch.
So both teams kind of having similar ideas, actually, on how they thought the other was going to approach the round. So now just hold for Izu. He's often tasked with being that guy behind the pillar, but he's going to TP out, join the rest of the forces. They're going to cede this space over, try to set up for this A hit. I assume off the back of his ultimate. Try to clear some space, get into post plants. Here we go.
Dimensional drift in or being taken. Stacks now with that.
Could try to stall here with a relay bolt. No, he's going to try to save it for the retake instead.
But already 4 players from G2 in position to try to flood retake the site. Hunter's Fury going to be opened up. Stacks searching, but ends up going wide. Meanwhile, Jogamo,
there's a relay bolt, stuns. Big flash coming out though from Izu. Nice meter to save his teammates. Great trades.
Wow. Smash the attack from T1.
Yeah, because you're not able to get that mid control as T1, G2 is able to get these retakes to go so quickly, to be set up for them. You don't get any value out of Stax' ult here. Big win for Jogamo. Oh, out in the open too. Meteor finds a couple,
Trent was at a trade.
Trying to jump around the pillar, and let's go. That's huge. These flood retakes, so oppressive, especially with the Neon in the mix. Get that stun, get Buzz having to try to panic, throw down smokes to try to save himself. T1 still cannot find answers for this comp.
Judge in hand, but it's going to be BabyBay profiting
good
from the
trades.
Kills. Buzz able to find one before getting taken down. Just the clone sent through.
Still going to get picked up, right?
And immediately, well, 3 players at T1 needing to get clustered together if they want to have any hope of converting this round. Judge can be collected if they get into a post plant. Could potentially be a thorn on their side.
Yeah. I mean, you might want to just throw the Cosmic Divide here to try to get this plant. Meteor does some damage to Leaf. They're going to use that Snake Bite to buy a little bit extra time. I'd really like to see the Cosmic Divide here. I think you've got to just throw caution. You're 4 rounds down.
The Ethan smoke.
Leaf is just fearlessly playing forward here on the corner. Couple shots out as the spot comes through, but Leaf
big on
lightning
Leaf too.
fast with it. Stacks taken down. Again, the spike needing to be collected, and now their numbers dwindling as well as their HP bars. The spam on a Meteor puts him to 17.
1 enemy remaining. 30
seconds just
left.
much
try to get money
and a Judge
towards
sprinting all the way across to the opposite side of the map. This would be miraculous.
Does he get an orb?
Not the time to get there to get the plant in play.
Doesn't go for it.
He's got to check angles.
He's slowing it down, and this is allowed for Valen to get the read, work his way over towards those double doors. Trent not too far behind as well. A second to spare. Spike will be planted. Look at them just try to concuss him in position, drag him into the open, and it works. A treat, Valen. So on top of it.
Oh,
G2,
man. How is this 11-6, guys?
Well on top now. 5 rounds the lead. Just 2 more to go.
It feels like I'm watching this, and it's like 10-10 right now.
Yeah, they're just in cruise control now. Doing so many little things right. It's a great double setup. Oh, BabyBay. Filthy. Yeah, these tight angles again causing T1 issues. Holding those close quarters fights, and T1 just not really ready for it. We've seen it punish them multiple times on this map, and it's going to be the final timeout for T1. They need to figure something out fast because they're 5 rounds down. They're into another bye, but it just feels so comfortable for G2.
Yeah, I mean, everything that they've tried throwing at them basically
I can't believe it's
hasn't
11-6.
stuck. Nothing's been working out for T1. Ult's invested, doesn't matter. G2 have been able to brush them aside. Now, Cosmic Divides on both sides, but that Dimensional Drift for BabyBay can safely go right through it.
Right.
Scout out what's on the opposite side. Relay that over to the team. Leaf nearly there with the Viper's Pit as well.
Exactly. And I mean, you know, we've already seen G2 happy to play Flood retake here on this defender's side, and it's worked a treat. And now you've got some of the best tools available for that in those ultimates. So much to consider here for
Will T1 come back to tie up the round?
It just feels like if they can't establish that mid control, they can't get these rounds to go.
I feel like there's too much of a lead right now for
to prevent G2 from getting
way too much of a lead
to the punch after the spike is planted, from just dissecting T1 before they're comfortable, before they're able to settle in. So either got to win some big fights
for
early,
G2.
G2 hasn't been giving them the opportunities for that. They don't fight at the extremities. They're happy to just contest mid a little bit and then peel back, give T1 a little bit of space. If they're going to go A, if they're going to go B, then they're going to fight you up close and personal and do a pretty good job of it.
Oh, sorry, chat. Let me close that menu.
What does the set call look like for T1? Thrown over the top, spot onto both duelists, to slide forward, and Jogamo able to collect one. Baby gets another. They immediately demolish T1.
No?
Just seemingly not ready for a trap
Dre
play
escaped.
despite spotting both these
overheats.
players. The reaction just isn't there.
It feels like they've already won that fight because you forced Cloudburst and these guys to fall back, and then they got the free pick up the stacks.
Real recourse for this one, T1.
I just wish
They're not trying
Dogma
to play
fell
around
back.
the other side of the map. They just have to continue to push this one, but now the dimensional drift is in play. Baby Bay spotting all three. Call coming through, and G2 get their forces clustered together. A safe and quiet exit on the opposite side of the wall. Cuss gonna be dodged, the clone goes in, Buzz turn of the flash and snaps on for a shot to Baby kill Baby Bay, but Trent
and just wall bang
through will be able to find that kill.
Nice isolation by Meteor.
Found Valen dead, now into a 2v2. This
Give his position away here, nice, flushes him out at least for Trent to swing out.
Playing a ring around the Rosie here at the pyramid, spots the gun barrel of one. The tap of the defuse, Trent to watch, to protect,
nice, Trent,
and
let's
to
go.
guard. A 3K for the Silver, the defuse is in, and G2 get up to map point.
They're just better in every aspect of the game right now. They're winning their 1v1s. They're winning some of these fights that they necessarily shouldn't be favored in. But T1 just not reacting properly. They don't look as sharp. They don't look as fast. And in this meta, you gotta be fast, you gotta be sharp. And right now, G2 is all of those things. Jogamo, 18 kills, Leaf 16, Baby Bay 13. It is just clinical from G2 right now.
Get out of my way.
The knives now.
I know. I feel like I'm not watching the same game.
Everybody else solid enough weaponry. Their own Cosmic Divide available. Jogamo, quick peek. This time,
Flash, they heard the early TP though.
That drone is a bit of a trap with Meteor.
Okay, so they heard shots on two. Here's Hunter's Sphere on defense.
The drop down the dash over the side. Buzz somehow still going to be alive and
still gets one. Thankfully, he has support there.
Dropped. 8 HP. The swing in the corner. Buzz able to find
Huge
one.
by Buzz.
Looking for a little bit more of a Baby Bay. Quick peek. Has to backpedal.
Nice kill by Valen.
Valen gets
all right, they got it, boys. They got
Baby
it.
Bay swings around front of Pyramids. Meteor now going to be taken down the pit. Blooming as Munchkin.
Now that's a little bit more clean for G2.
As he and Stacks. Brain trust for the team. They try to somehow bail themselves out of this situation, but now Stacks has been found.
Get lucky.
Munchkin all alone hits the transfer for 2, but can find nothing more. 13-6, G2 show up on T1's Pick a Breeze, and they dispatch them with ease.
That is so,
oh my God,
so impressive
that was stressful.
From G2. They looked calm and
that
comfortable.
Was stressful.
Once they started,
how are they calm? I was fucking stressed.
After T1 got the bonus, it was what, 3 more rounds, 3 more that T1 got after that.
Not a strong showing at all. Now they have to rebound and play against
That's what I'm
G2
saying. It was not easy. It was definitely not easy.